let's do our makeup for the day. I've already got skincare on, so we're going to start with the e.l.f. Pink Grip Primer. Like always, I always like to put a primer on before my foundation because it just stays so much nicer throughout the day. It goes on so much nicer when I put it on. If you are not using primer, definitely give primer a try. I've gone through quite a few primers. I don't hate any of the ones I've tried, but this e.l.f. Grip one is definitely my favorite that I've tried in a long time, and I can see myself sticking with it for the foreseeable future. But don't give up on primer just because you try one that you don't love, because they are all very, very different. We're going to use a little bit of a different foundation today than the one I've used in my last few videos. We are using the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow 24-Hour Foundation in shade 202. I do actually have quite a few different foundations. I get excited by new ones and I want to give them a try. And I do strive to use them all, even though there's a lot of them. I try to use them before they expire, so I don't have to throw them out, unless I absolutely hate one. But it's rare that I try a foundation that I absolutely hate. This one is like a medium to a heavy coverage, in my opinion. You could definitely build it up to a heavy, but still looks really nice like your skin. There you go. Solid medium coverage. Looks nice. Doesn't look too heavy. Doesn't look too thick. I'm going to add a contour, and because this foundation is a bit on the paler side, I don't find as many pinky undertoned ones with this one. So this one I feel like needs a little bit of warming up for my skin tone. And because of that, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Foundation Stick. And that I have in shade 355, which is Coconut. It's one of their darker shades. So I'm just going to put that everywhere that I want to contour and add a little depth and warmth. I do like to contour the bottom of my lip. Don't always do that, but usually just because I forget, I do find contouring the bottom of my lip just gives my lips a little more depth. As usual, I am just blending all of my face products in with my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. It's nice and fluffy, but also dense enough for good coverage. I know you probably should use a different brush for everything, but I am way too lazy for that. The only thing I have a different brush for is my liquid blush. Everything else I just blend with this one. But it works for me, so. I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match Concealer. This one is shade N2. It's very, very light, and I'm just going to use that to add some highlight to my nose and under my eyes. Now we're going to use blush. We're using the Camo Liquid Blush by e.l.f. in shade Peach Perfect. I'm going to do it a little differently today than I usually do. I saw this makeup tutorial on TikTok, and they called it like Scandinavian makeup, and they did the blush like right that way. I don't know. I want to see if I can pull it off. It was really cute. So instead of putting the blush higher up like usual, we're going to put it more here. Yet if I'm actually going to be putting a dollop on my nose or just seeing if I can get some to come across to my nose. I don't want to end up with like a ton. Just a little bit more. My lights actually do wash this blush out a little bit, so it does look more noticeable in person than on camera, but you can still see it. But I feel like I'd have to do way too much in person for you to really see it on camera. It's cute. It looks a little bit like I have a sunburn, but I don't mind it. It's cute. It's different. It's different than what I normally do, but we're going to do it today. We're going to keep it really simple with the eyes today. I'm using my e.l.f. Mini Blush Duo in shade Watermelon. I use this on my eyes a lot. I use the matte shade all over my lid, and then I just add a bit of the highlighter. I really, really like it. It's just like a soft rose gold shade. I feel like it works really well with my skin tone and my blue eyes. I always get compliments when I wear this one, so to me that means it looks nice. A little bit of brown eyeliner. This is the Essence eyeliner. They're like $3.99, which is so great, but even though it's only $3.99, it is so pigmented. And I just do the outer corner to right where my eye starts to be at its highest point. I don't go all the way across. Because I just don't like that heavy of an eye makeup look for every day, but I also feel like unless I'm really careful about how I put it on, it really closes my eye off. So I like to just do the outer edge. Same underneath, outer edge. And then I'm going to do the waterline. A little bit of my favorite mascara, the e.l.f. Lash Extender, their tubing mascara. And for my lip, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm not going to use my favorite lip liner today. This one is from Buxom, which is actually not a drugstore brand. It's probably the only non-drugstore brand product I'm using today. But I actually did find it at Marshall's, so it wasn't expensive. It's called Hush Hush Plumping Lip Liner. It's a really fat one. It's just a bit warmer, and I think with this kind of like Scandinavian sun-kissed look, I thought, why not go for a little bit of a warmer lip than I normally do. I usually do like a cool nude. This one's definitely more warm toned. And then it actually has a little brush in the end. So I'm just going to use that to drag the lip liner down into my lip. Just buff it out. And then I'm just going to add a tiny, tiny bit of this Revlon Shine in So Sleek Pink, shade 021, just sort of through the center, just to add some shine and a bit more pinkness. Otherwise I feel like this one's a bit orange. There we go. That is the makeup for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it encourages you to maybe try something new with your makeup. Don't be afraid of straying from what you normally do, because Even if you don't like it, it's just makeup, it washes off. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos, because I do post 3 long form videos every single week and a short every single day. Thank you so much for watching. I love having you here. I would love to hear from you in my comments. And if you don't subscribe yet, please do so, because I would love to have you as part of my DIY hair school family. Bye.